jeweler since 1966, making mostly, really until about 2004, commissioned works. And then in 2004, I started working through galleries as well. My work is very much made from hard stone, which means that it's all gemstone, from jades right through to precious stone. I cut it all myself. So this piece is Annie's necklace. It's now at the Victorian Art Museum in London, in the jewellery gallery. It was given by the family. It was made for a town planner who really wanted a necklace she could wear to meetings, because she said she never went to very important evening dues, but she wanted something rather simple to wear with her very nice, naturally coloured suits. The magpie necklace is a very different client. She was a very exuberant Turkish woman, and she collected jewellery, all black, blue and white. This is all made from jades. In fact, Annie's necklace is also black jade from Wyoming, and the bradyrite, which has a wonderful sheen just like magpie feathers. The migration necklace is from seeing geese coming over Norfolk. We used to live in North Norfolk. And it's really in honour of all migrations, both human and creatures, in the formation of the geese, that are not quite strange in that way. This is for the V&A. It was commissioned by the V&A. I made a mistake in one way, because it's very quiet, and I've never done anything that wasn't for an actual person. Again, it's jade and coral, different coloured jades, and it doesn't really shout at you, which I've learned in time, and the exhibition piece needs to be very strong. The wisteria necklace is for a woman who grew wisterias always on her house, and her husband ordered it for the 25th anniversary to be carved by them and then be fitted by her 50th, so she only knew about it on the 25th anniversary. And then we did all the 50th, like 3 months between the two. The lapis choker was made for the magpie lady when she saw the V&A piece. And she wanted a piece of work that was shell-like and that she could wear at any time. The silk kumahimo braid, the braids right through all my work are traditional kumahimo braids made by a woman called Catherine Martin, who used to live in Japan and now does platinum and silver. Importer is aquamarine hollowed out so that it's very light, and the holes that I had to hollow out through were then inlaid with synthetic sapphire, which is man-made sapphire. It is stone and it's man-made. And it's very simple, it's very neat, really. Jellyfish necklace is a bit of fun of mine. I was teaching in Finland, and I discovered that after, I don't know, 13 more years, I've been working with a very laborious tool, and they had this wonderful lapidary spindles, which made everything a hell of a lot easier. And I made this while I was there, started it when I was there. The cachalon necklace. Cachalon is a very hard, very, very tough Russian stone, which is a type of chalcedony, which to you is agate. Chalcedony is agate, really. And it's hollowed out again, because I don't like things to be too heavy. My son thinks the backs have a lot nicer than the front with the holes. An Italian collector. Bobby's ring was my first major commission, commissioned by an architect for his wife. I carved the box as well as the ring, but I learned very quickly that people wouldn't pay for 2 pieces of work for every one, and I really couldn't afford to do 2 major bits of work for the price of one. It's just straightforward agate, that piece of work, but it doesn't make any difference. The heliodor ring is a 60th birthday present, and I worked out, it was a very, very beautiful crystal, and I didn't really want to waste it. So the design is very much around trying not to waste much of the heliodor crystal. I have to cast these rings, these twist rings, with a dental technician, because they get no shrinkage whatsoever. The 21st birthday present from a father to to his daughter. There's two of these rings, both daughters got one. The very extrovert daughter chose a very quiet stone, and you'll see later that the very quiet girl did exactly the opposite. It's carved jade. Again, black jade and white jadeite jade. This is also at the Victorian Art Museum. It was made for my magpie client, and she's given it to the Victorian Art Museum, and it's on show in the Jewellery Gallery. Not particularly fond of that. Birds often, as you can see, I'm extremely fond of birds, and they a great deal of my work includes birds. Here's the tulip ring. This is the other daughter, a very quiet daughter who had red hair and loves dressing in red, and she chose an Algerian tourmaline, which is an extraordinary piece of stone, and is almost impossible to get hold of nowadays. These things are becoming extraordinarily expensive, ridiculously expensive. Made for an architect who bought her own long wedding ring. She wanted a ring that was to celebrate her and her family, and she knew they'd never get married when they're still together. So I designed her a very simple ring, because architects like big lines. Again, it's a tourmaline, green blue tourmaline. Tourmaline is an amazing stone. This is the offcut of the tulip ring, and tourmaline is an extraordinary stone. It's the most varied coloured stone in nature. It comes in 5 colours. I think it's one, 2, 3 here. That's just an offcut from that other tulip ring. You saw it. And it's sold to one apparently called Scarlet. Twin brooches are made from the same crystal split in half, and in fact I've got another half of this crystal, a huge crystal, and I decided to carve in very glass in case it didn't work. And in fact it was flattened with foil to bring the colour back through the stone. Tourmaline again, commission from somebody who buys my work. I kept the spine of the crystal along the back and hollowed it up inside. The crystal went from bright green right through the back. And the dragon, it's called the dragonfly brooch because it brings out, the gold at the back brings out some of the iridescence of the stone. The Russian company of goldsmiths commissioned this for the millennium. And it's jade, it's very, very good quality jade, Russian white and Wyoming American black jade. The most difficult thing I've made, because it's very geometric, so everything had to fit absolutely exactly. I got all the drilling that's done in Germany, because I haven't got that sort of equipment. My last piece is in honour of swifts, because I'm very confident, although it's not technically the right shape for a swift, it is made from one piece of jade that turns from brown to white, using the brown crust as the wings and the white as the body. And I always learn the departure of swift.